kita lagi pakai mode Jose MOURINHO cuy sebagai manajer karir aja. Ini kita di musim keduanya di ASTON kedua. Semoga musim ini bisa juara ya cuy. Karena saya cek pun udah lewat cuy, berat cuy. Jadi kita langsung aja di telepon, silahkan cuy, jangan lupa juga nanti di subscribe cuy supaya nggak ketinggalan latihan berikutnya dan video gitu ya. Mau komentar silahkan cuy, kalau komentar cuy langsung aja. Oke, kita lanjut pada video ini.
should be something to savour. The best defence in the league up against the freest scoring team in the league. Who will come out on top? We have all the action for you live on EA TV. But I must say it's always a very pleasant walk to this venue, Craven Cottage, by the banks of the Thames. I'm Derek Ray, and sharing commentary with me, as usual, is Stuart Robson. And we've got Premier League action coming right up. It's Fulham up against Aston Villa.
Thanks, Derek. Well, often we talk about the tactics, the individual players that are missing, but so often it's the mentality of the players that is key to winning any football game. Which of these teams has the right attitude today is the big question.
And here's the starting 11 for Fulham.
Well, I think they have a nice balance to their team. A solid back four, two holding midfielders, three creative players in advance of them, and a mobile centre forward. It's a good team.
And here's the starting 11 for Aston Villa. Boubacar Kamara starts with Yuri Tielemans in the centre of midfield. And in this tactical setup, they have just the one player in attack. And the game begins. Cuenca. And now here's Henrichs. Jorge Cuenca. Benjamin Henrichs. Cuenca. And a simple clearance, a good one. Well, many talking points coming into the game. The hosts have the best defensive record in the league, while their guests have been the most prolific in front of goal. Stuart, something has to give.
Well, you're absolutely right, Derek. These fans, though, will know their team will be
Oh, look at this, Stuart, an opportunity. Now, what can they do from here? It might be the moment to get them ahead. And cutting inside. Emphasis on the clearance, a good one. Villa were victorious last time out against Southampton. What are your thoughts? How might this game go for them?
Well, the fans certainly enjoyed the 3-1 victory, didn't they? It was a really good display. Today will follow a similar pattern, and I expect them to win by the odd goal.
Must take the lead here, and they have. You've got to say, it has been coming.
Well, as you can see, he gave the keeper no chance there. He looked so confident, didn't he? That's a cool finish.
So underway again here, 1-0 the score. Charles de Ketelaere. Ketelare. Anderson. Well, it's a good-looking position. Is there a goal in the future? Well, disappointing end to the move. Vinicius. Plenty of room in the wide area. Openda. Now, options are plenty. Lukeba. Well, passing moves like this will build confidence. Good use of the ball, but can they trouble the defence? Trying to open up the defence. And still looking to get the shot off. But quick thinking defensively. Harrison Reed. Taking care of business defensively here. Harrison Reed. Fulham unable to hold on to the ball. Might work out. He just needs to keep a cool head. And there it is! A two-goal cushion now. And they just need to keep the concentration.
Well, here it is again. The through ball is absolutely inch perfect, and when he gets onto it, he decides to go for power. It's a really emphatic finish, which gives the keeper no chance.
So back underway with the scoreline standing at 2-0. Charles de Ketelare. Knežević. The ball back with Villa now. Oh, genuine chance. This looks interesting. Camara. Real chance. Oh, just mistimed his run and the flag going up. Time for the change now. Well, on the cusp of the half-time interval, and the visitors are prospering. Stuart, what have you made of their performance?
Well, they've dominated this first half. Their approach play, their cleverness around the box and the finishing have been excellent. They just need to continue this going into the second period.
Rodgers. Will it happen for them? Couldn't quite muster a real threat. And the fourth official confirming that we'll have one additional minute. Harrison Reed. Wilting under the pressure. And now they try to go forward. So there goes the half-time whistle. It is an acceptable scoreline from the point of view of the visitors. They find themselves on top, Stuart.
Well, as we highlighted, they look like a side who will score goals every time they go forward. Their front players have been so clever with their movement. This could turn into a rout in the second half.
Well, underway once more, and it's going to be fascinating to see what developments occur in this second half. Knežević. Well, it's a tall order as they try to pull one back, but the passing game might help. Boubacar Kamara. Lukeba. Setting off perhaps a little bit too much here. Nice weight on the pass. Still a chance. Oh, that's a fine-looking pass. He's just got to continue his run. Off the post and back in play. And a goal to increase their advantage to 3. Can they be stopped?
Well, as you can see, he's first to react, he's first to the ball, and he deserves his goal. That's an excellent finish.
Is this going to be a thrashing? 3-0 now. Harrison Reed. Anderson. Reed now. On to Anderson. Gil. Well, many have wondered if they would get it over the line in terms of the deal. They've succeeded, Stuart.
Well, considering the current market, this has to be a real bargain. He's such a top player, and he will certainly improve their performances.
He read the situation defensively and did his job. Rodgers. It's with Kamara. Madsen. Morgan Rodgers. It's with Kamara. Dangerous looking attack. Tielemans. A goal! And I'll tell you what, on this sort of form, very few would lay a glove on them.
Well, as you can see, he hits this with so much power. And just look at the follow-through. So athletic. That's a dynamic strike.
And this is turning into something of a rout. 4-0. Harrison Reed. Hiroki Ito. De Ketelare. Well, this is certainly the home of live football, EA TV, and looking forward to bringing you more action from the Premier League. It's Fulham facing Wolverhampton Wanderers.
Well, that should be a really good game between two entertaining teams in a great stadium.
Kamara. Return to Kamara. Real chance. Tremendous defending to stonewall him. Well, this is certainly the home of live football, EA TV, and looking forward to bringing you more action from the Premier League. It's Aston Villa facing Tottenham Hotspur. Terrific defending to stop them progressing. And passing it through. Good looking move. Ito. Now what can they do from here? Oh, surely. And a goal here.
Let's take another look, and you have to say the defending is so poor. That's far too easy. The keeper had no chance there.
Well, not too much defending going on in the grand scheme of things. 4-1. This might have potential. Cross could be useful. And he was being pressed, but did his job. Just 10 minutes to go. Nico Williams. And with that, the attack fizzles out. Can't miss, surely. Another goal! The lead grows to 4 now. A rampant display.
Well, here's the goal again, and it's a great ball to put him through. Good vision to set up the chance, and when he gets onto it, he decides to go for power. It's a really emphatic finish, which gives the keeper no chance.
Well, if there were any lingering doubts about the outcome, surely they now have been removed. Hiroki Ito. On to Anderson. Fulham doing well to regain possession. Karim Adeyemi. It's opening up for them. Tielemans. Could be. And the keeper more than equal to it. Can someone get on the end of this? Well, the danger is still there. And not a header that was ever really going to trouble the goalkeeper. Harrison Reed. And that will do it. The final whistle is sounded and it goes into the books as a win for Aston Villa. What did you make of it?
Well, this was always going to be a test of their attacking qualities, but I thought they were brilliant today. They totally outplayed a very good defensive side.
The fans have waited and wondered, would it happen? Now it has happened. Now it's all about his debut. Hello, a warm welcome, and this is the scene here in North London. I'm Derek Ray, and I'm joined here on the gantry for commentary by Stuart Robson. And excited to be starting a brand new year. What will it have in store for us? It is Tottenham Hotspur up against Aston Villa.
Well, first of all, Derek, Happy New Year to you. I just hope the players went to bed at a reasonable time, as we'd love to see a really good game here to start the new year off with a bang.
This is the starting lineup for Tottenham Hotspur. Fabian plays with Rodrigo Bentancur in the centre of midfield, and operating up front today is Heung-min Son. Here's how the lineup looks for Aston Villa.
Well, although we have it down as a 4-5-1, it's actually more likely to be a 4-2-3-1. They play with two holding midfield players, a number 10 and two wingers. The system has a nice balance to it.
And so the battle commences. Bentancur. Marco Asensio. It's with Bentancur. And back to Asensio. Yves Bissouma has it. Jimenez. Well, the fans want to see a shot. And a goal! They start as they need to continue. They make the opening statement. And the ball moving again. What sort of response will we see from them now? Nico Williams. Looks as though there might be a threat, but not so in the end. Good defending. Space on the flank. But it fizzles out thanks to that piece of defending. Marsh. Here's Fabian. Santiago Jimenez. Opportunity. He's blocked it. And teammates to play it to. Bissouma. Could be. Still possibilities. Corner given to Spurs. Well, they fancy a short one. This looks promising. Fabian. Well, a classic example of how to intercept. Oh, surely! And a goal here! There it is! They've done it! 2-0 now, and back underway. Williams. This might have potential. Cross fired over. Oh, a superb save. And in the right position to read it. Plenty of options. Well, it's tight at the top and extremely tense, just as we would want it, Stuart.
And it looks like being a very close race for the title, doesn't it? There's nothing to choose between the teams, but can one of them just go on a great run and pull away?
Jimenez. Now, Son. It's a weighted pass. Could be. And a goal! What a magnificent display in such a one-sided contest here. Ian Maatsen. Williams. And there it breaks down, but credit to the defence. Adeyemi. Looked as though they had attacking momentum, but not so. Fairly easy for the referee to spot that deflection, so now a throw-in. Tielemans. Adeyemi. Well, that's a fine-looking pass. Tielemans. Spurs come away with it. Just have to make sure they don't get caught on the counter-attack. Marsh. Advantage, Spurs. He's got to score! Really well hit, but just too much height on it. Tielemans. Plenty of support here. Promising possession, this. Tielemans. And the flag does go up offside. Son. Bissouma. Well, they're a bit like a passing machine, and you can understand why they want to play it that way, in front as they are. Really fine piece of defending play to break us up. Well, he loves drifting in off the flank. Martinez. For someone to play it. The danger not over. Tielemans. Opportunity. And a goal this time. Applying the finishing touch. Just what the doctor ordered.
Well, here we can see it again. It's a beautifully weighted ball behind the back line, and from there, he never looked like missing. That's a lovely goal.
So back underway at 3-1. Bentancur. Here is Marco Asensio. Son. What a block! Tielemans. On to Rodgers. Oh, moving it nicely. Good patient build-up as they try to fashion something. And just like that, they don't have the ball anymore. Marco Asensio. So 1 minute of stoppage time, that's what the officials have said. Is this the moment? And saved by the keeper. Half time then, here in the English capital. Away they go again. Second half is underway here. Adeyemi. Who can he pick out? Inside he goes. Rodgers. Doing well to win it back. What can they do from here? And he's found a bit of daylight. No nonsense clearance. Adeyemi. This could be troublesome, but no, just offside.
Well, it was close and it is offside. The assistant got that absolutely right.
Spurs have decided to make a double substitution. Son. And the throw into Spurs. The first leg of the Carabao Cup semi-final will be live with us here on EA TV. It's Spurs facing Wolves.
That'll certainly be an interesting first leg, but how will each team approach it? They won't want to go into the second leg behind, so it should be a top-quality game.
It did look on for them, but not to be. Now Martinez. And lining it up. Angles it back. Could get themselves back into it. Still a chance. Oh, another one for them. And with plenty of time still remaining, this game is very much back on.
Well, here it is again, and I feel a bit sorry for the goalkeeper. He makes a good save to start with, but where are his defenders following in? Instead, it's the attacker who's alert. He gets to the ball first, and it's a good finish.
Two it is. Who would have predicted that before a ball was kicked? Balde. Santiago Jimenez. And returned to Son. He read the situation defensively and did his job. 30 minutes to go then. Lukeba. Williams. Heung-min Son. Made it to the centre. Oh, tremendous reflex action there from the keeper.
Well, he didn't have long to react, did he? But that's a top-class save, I have to say.
Let's see about the delivery. Just the clearance that was needed. Diaz. Succeeded in blocking it. And goal news to bring you from the Emirates. Let's join Alex Scott.
It's a second goal for West Ham United. The game's all level again at 2-2 with 66 minutes played.
Thanks as always to Alex Scott. Bentancur. Still ahead by a goal and moving the ball with purpose. Mickey van de Ven. Diaz. Determined defending. This looks promising. Didn't go to plan in the end. Good looking sequence. Now Martinez. Superb defensive judgment to end the attack. Luis Diaz. Educated pass. Not too fussy in clearing his lines. And there's the delivery. It hasn't come to very much. Well, let's see about the cross. And a simple clearance, a good one. Vital intervention. And the post getting in the way. Right over for now, it seems.
Well, could that be the turning point for Villa? Something needs to change here because they've been second best so far.
Yes, every team needs a slice of luck from time to time. It's all about how you use that slice of luck to your advantage. Gibbs White. On to Tielemans. Moving the ball effectively. Teammate available. Mendy. On to Tielemans. This could level it. Oh, a goal! What a comeback! Who on earth could have predicted this?
Well, just look at his movement. He knows exactly how to find space, and it's also a tidy finish. That's a nice goal. Well, that picture says it all. His team are back in the game now.
Well, it has taken a Herculean effort for them to get back to level pegging under these trying circumstances. Marsh and Fabian. Spurs still on the attack with the minutes ticking away. Can they find a winner? Fabian. Bentancur. And with that, the attack fizzles out.
Well, what a final few minutes we have here. And the fans are certainly playing their part. But can they take one of these chances that come their way and win this game?
Mendy. Disappointing pass. Well, adding up all the stoppages, we will have 2 extra minutes. Bentancur. Given away by Tottenham. So the final whistle here, and both teams went hard at it, but they couldn't be separated. What did you make of it, focusing on Villa?
Well, Derek, I think you have to say it's a point game, don't you? Far from the easiest game, but they kept fighting until the very end, believing that they would get another chance, and it's probably the fair result in the end.
No two ways about it. He really has brought his influence to bear on the proceedings.
Well, he should be on the winning side after that performance, because he was outstanding, especially in front of goal, but his team defended so poorly today.
the man to watch. He's been in terrific form, as evidenced by 4 goals in 3 games. Stay with us. Hello everyone and welcome. Our footballing travels have taken us to the Midlands. We're at Villa Park. I'm your match commentator Derek Ray, and sitting alongside me, the former Arsenal, West Ham and Coventry midfield player Stuart Robson. And we have live action from the FA Cup to bring you today. It's Aston Villa and they face Wigan Athletic.
Thanks, Derek. Well, the hosts are clear favourites going into this tie. But with that comes pressure, particularly against a team that will remain compact, are well-drilled defensively and are a threat on the counter-attack. If the hosts don't go through, though, it will be a major upset.
And I think we're going to get more than a glimpse of the talent of Dusan Vlahovic in this game. What might he contribute as far as this match is concerned?
Well, Derek, he's playing well at the moment. He's confident, he's making runs in behind. He always looks a threat when he gets on the ball. He's been good with the ball at his feet. And when crosses come into the box, he's looked dangerous as well. It's been a really good period for him.
Here's how the lineup looks for Aston Villa.
Well, it's certainly a back 4, but I think we'll see a lot of rotation in midfield. They just need to have a good understanding about when to support the front player and when to drop that little bit deeper. It certainly looks like a 4-5-1 to me.
Well, here's the lineup for Wigan Athletic.
Well, they're matching up here, so midfield domination will be key to winning this game. If they can manage that, it will then allow their fullbacks to join their attacking play.
And the match is underway. Determined defending. Bernal. Gibbs White. And it might be. And a goal! That is a very bright start. Perfect way to open.
Well, here's the goal again, and it's a really nice ball to put it through. The vision to set up the chance is outstanding, and the timing of the run is just as good. As for the finish, it was never in doubt.
So the ball rolling again with the scoreline standing at 1-0. Morgan Gibbs White. Clearance left a bit to be desired. Gibbs White. Just the challenge that was required. Gibbs White, real chance. Oh, a challenge that simply had to be won. Robinson. Bernal. Oh, could be. Couldn't grab hold of it. Punching it clear. Good piece of defending. An attack full of promise. Still trying to make something happen. And a goal here! There it is! They've done it!
Well, here's the replay, and it has been coming. They've played some great football in this game, and they fully deserve this goal.
So back underway with the scoreline standing at 2-0. Asamoah. That's what you call defending from the front. Possibilities here. And space to cross it. Can he get one back? And keeping it out. And easily cut out in the end. Moving the ball forward with purpose. Down now. Gives White. And quick thinking defensively. A very good tackle. Well, we can see what they're attempting, but it's just not coming off. Down now. And a chance to whip it in here. In position. Splendid defending. Well, he really tried to connect with it, but a long way off target. Now with Smith. Pass. He read the situation defensively and did his job. Dusan Vlahovic. Oh, he's lost possession. Is it going to be? And the keeper getting across to stop it. Really closing him down here. Oh, that's a super piece of defending. And play halted, free kick given. Oh, great vision. And taking it away. Oh, that's an interesting pass. And defensive play to be applauded. Vlahovic. With Gibbs White. Oh, he looks threatening. Must be! Well, opportunity missed just when we wondered if things were going to change for them.
Well, this should have been a goal, and boy, do they need it.
Possession changing hands. And room now out on the wing. But nothing comes of it. Vlahovic. Now breaking at pace. Potential danger. Well, a disappointing end to that break. Magnificent challenge to win it back. Shot attempted. He got a good palm on it. Vlahovic. Just 1 minute of stoppage time, say the officials. Now, options are plenty. Well, there we have it. That's going to be all for the first half here in the Midlands. So the two teams have switched around and the second half is underway. be dangerous. Will he finish? There it is! The goals keep coming. No stopping them today.
Well, I have to say, this is a really good goal. Just look how well balanced he is. He knows he's going to be under pressure, but he shows great composure to hit the target.
Is this going to be a thrashing? 3-0 now. And it's with Robinson. Kerr. Possession given away, unfortunately. Well, credit to him for the challenge. And a throw-in conceded. This is Asamoah. And a throw-in forthcoming. There's been so much speculation in terms of whether the transfer would go ahead, but it will go ahead, Stuart.
Well, he's certainly got ability. A lot of clubs have been in for him, but now he needs to fulfil that potential. He might just have to be patient, though.
Jensen Weir. Well, that's a fine-looking pass. Determined defending. Vlahovic. Very effective pass. I'll be a bit annoyed to have lost the ball. And we very much hope you'll join us for more live Premier League action on EA TV. It's Aston Villa taking on Ipswich Town.
Here's another look, and you can see what a good finish this is. He holds off the defender brilliantly and keeps his composure. That's a great goal.
And this is turning into something of a rout. 4-0. We're into the final half hour. Regained possession. Can he put it away? Oh, last-ditch defending at its very finest. Bernal. Just the challenge that was required. Weir. Released it nicely. It's one thing to sit deep, it's another thing to sit that little bit too deep. Bernal. Nicely timed tackle. Into the final 20 minutes. Well, that's how to keep the opposition at bay. Could be a chance to break here. Brilliant pass. A good and fair challenge. Vlahovic. Advantage coming into play, and rightly so. And still trying to get the shot off. super piece of defending. Using his physical strength to make sure he doesn't lose the ball. Possession given away. Morgan gives White. It should be a goal! How about that? He's put it away to make it a hat-trick.
Well, let's see this again. This is counter-attacking football at its very best. And the timing of the run is just as good. As for the finish, it was never in doubt.
And he decided to let the play flow, but now he's going to issue a yellow card.
Yeah, I think that's good refereeing. He tried to play the advantage.
Well, if there were any lingering doubts about the outcome, surely they now have been removed. And Garcia has it now. Dusan Vlahovic. Tremendous challenge. Now, can they hit them on the counter? Now the attack fizzled out. Vlahovic. Vlahovic. Fine tackle there to prevent the chance. Decisive pass. Offside it is. But he needed sharp eyes to make that decision.
Well, it's fine margins, isn't it? But in the end, he just went too early.
Sanogo. Gives White. Well, the supporters think it's on. Well, that's how to put in a clean tackle. 3 minutes of added time here. And there to intervene. Well, the keeper asking too much of his teammates on this occasion. Throw in to come. Well, the referee allowed them to continue, but now he's going to go back and hand out the yellow card, Stuart.
Well, he thought he was going to get away with that, but quite rightly, he's got a booking.
There's the final whistle. The home fans are jubilant. They are going through.
Well, the result was never in doubt, was it? They controlled the game from start to finish, they created numerous chances, and they dictated the tempo. A very comfortable win for them in the end.
The cameras are fixed to one man. On the back of a hat-trick, will he continue to excel? The action is live on EA TV. Hello to you, wherever you happen to be. Our action comes to you today from Villa Park. My name is Derek Ray, and I'm joined for commentary by the former Arsenal and West Ham player Stuart Robson. And it's all about action from the Premier League in this case. It's Aston Villa, and they take on Ipswich Town.
Well, I'm excited by this encounter today. Both teams have a good game plan, both teams can be physical, and both teams have creative players. It could be a case of who wants it more.
Here's how the lineup looks for Aston Villa.
Well, I think they have a nice balance to their team. A solid back four, two holding midfielders, three creative players in advance of them, and a mobile centre forward. It's a good team.
Here's the Ipswich Town starting 11.
Well, we believe they're going to play with the same system here, but it's all about the midfield battle. Whoever wins that should control the tactics.
And the contest begins. Onana. Can he finish? No way through. He's driven in the corner. There it is, the opening goal of this match, and what a start they've made.
Well, here it is again, and you have to say it's the perfect delivery into the danger area, and it ends up with a fairly simple finish. Certainly not much the goalkeeper can do about that. Well, that reaction says it all. That's such an important goal in this game.
Well, the ball is moving once more. How important will that opening goal prove to be? Philogene. He's going to have a go here. Well, we gave it the big build-up, but he didn't quite deliver on his promise. Plenty of support here. Amadou Onana. Now what can they do from here? Gives White. Good use of the ball as they look to extend their lead. Under real pressure here. Takes the wind out of their sails. Great defending. Untidy little passage in midfield there. Amadou Onana. And a lot to like about this attack. Chance to finish. Oh, a chance to put them in an even better position. position.
Well, he's got to hit the target there. What a waste that is. Again, and you have to say he looks so uncomfortable with the ball at his feet. He's cost his team a goal here.
So back underway with the lead standing at 2-0. Philogene. They keep the ball moving. They might be through here. A goal! Just what they needed. Still plenty of life in this match. That's a good ball. Still ahead by a goal and moving the ball with purpose. Could be! Oh, fine stop. Effective challenge. Now, options are plenty.
Well, the Villa fans can sense a goal coming here. They're creating so many good opportunities now.
Can he do it? Looked like a certain goal, but that's a great challenge. So there might be a threat, but not so in the end. Good defending. Could be a chance to break here. Now he must favour the cross. In search of the equaliser. Well, they fancy a short one. Looking for someone to play it to. And nicely parried away. Morgan gives White. A move of promise on the flank. Oh, what an opportunity. There it is. Two to the good now, and that gives them a buffer.
Well, as you can see, it was a fairly simple finish in the end. You still have to be in the right place, keep your composure and finish it off, and that's exactly what he did.
So on with the action, and 3-1 the scoreline at the moment. Hutchinson. This attack looks highly promising. Could be, and a goal! He's doubled his total for the day. It's superb scoring form. The cross is on. Not a poor touch and unable to keep it in play. Throw in to come. Vlahovic, surely. Can he put it away? And it goes! That will greatly help the cause. Now they only need to keep concentration levels high.
Well, as you can see, the weight of the through ball is key to this goal, and it's a good run, matched by a very cool finish. What a great goal that is.
the current scoreline 4-2. Philogene. Really fine play to keep possession. Jayden Philogene. He read the situation defensively and did his job. Omari Hutchinson. Now with Philogene. Hutchinson. A real opening now. A goal here, giving his team precisely what they were looking for. Now he deserves to celebrate it. Right, somebody has scored at the Stadium of Light. Let's get full details from Alex Scott.
It's a goal for Chelsea. They're back level. It's 1-1 with 43 minutes played.
Cheers, Alex. A chance to whip it in. The referee has decided that 2 additional minutes are in order. Dangerous ball. Danger averted. And the referee's whistle, meaning that the first 45... Well, they've got things going again here, and I wonder what kind of second half we have in store for us. And a chance to level it, and tipping it over the crossbar. Can someone get on the end of this? Well, there it is, real resilience for you, having been 2 goals down. Here's Garcia. And it's with Gibbs White. Good movement. It's not a bad ball. And a goal! Just like that, they're back in front.
Let's see this again, because the delivery into the box couldn't be any better. Played into just the right area, and it ends up with a fairly simple finish. Certainly not much the goalkeeper can do about that.
Well, if you enjoy high-scoring contests, this has been the game for you. Oh, a really untidy loss of possession. Well, we wondered if this deal was going to be done. In fact, it has now been done, Stuart.
Yeah, I like the look of him. I think it's a good move for both him and the club. Let's hope he makes an impact fairly quickly.
And can they be creative from here? Oh, managing to beat him. And played in. Wasn't a great clearance. What a lovely strike! Lethal piece of finishing. Drilled home with true conviction. Tremendous goal. Onana. Well, it's a good-looking position. Is there a goal in the future? Keeping the ball moving. And a chance to whip it in here. It's a neat move. Just cutting off the supply. And the counter looks on here. Options available. Rosanio. A real opening now. It's still alive. And you cannot argue with a hat-trick. Simply unstoppable today. Garcia on the ball. Creative look about this. Vlahovic. This could be the equaliser. Well, he stumped it out of there without much fuss. Just a reminder, we have more absorbing action from the Premier League coming your way here on EA TV. It's Aston Villa taking on Liverpool. Chance to play it in, and cuts inside. Gibbs White. He's foiled them on his own. Now perhaps they can counter from here. Can they profit from this? Well, they seem to be onto something positive, but it faded away. And defensive play to be applauded. Well, we always enjoy bringing you live action on EA TV, and Premier League action coming up. It's Ipswich Town facing Brentford. Well, that's how to keep the opposition at bay. Breaks down, but credit to the defence. And support available. They shoot, the fans hope so. Gibbs White. And the goalkeeper expertly anticipated that through ball. Jacob Greaves. That's a good-looking pass. Didn't miss by very much at all. Well, both teams have had substitutes warming up, and now both will rely on their respective benches. Morgan Gibbs White. Well, late in the game here, they know what they need, and that's an equaliser. This could square the game, and it has! Such late excitement, and no wonder they're jumping for joy as we speak.
Well, let's look at this again. To pick out this pass shows wonderful vision. It's inch perfect, and it's a good run, matched by a very cool finish. What a great goal that is.
Well, another equaliser. What a topsy-turvy game this has been. Now they have possession in a good area of the pitch. Can he put them in front? Well, it might still work out for them. Oh, they've done it! They've forged ahead, and it might be the goal that gives them victory.
Well, here we can see it again. Normally I'm the first to point the finger at a goalkeeper, but I think it's a good initial save. I'm not sure he could have done much more. Just a bit unfortunate, really, that it dropped to an opponent.
Well, a dramatic moment near the end, and that might well be the decider. Sanogo. Showing a real will to win the ball. Sanogo gives White. How about the cross? So the final whistle, and plenty of positives for Villa fans around the world following this victory. What did you make of it?
Yes, Derek, sometimes it takes a while to eventually get the better of the opposition, and that was the case here. They kept going and they eventually got their reward.
should be something to savour. The best defence in the league up against the freest scoring team in the league. Who will come out on top? Is today the day? Next on EA TV. And I must say, this stadium falls in the must-visit category for any football fan should the chance come his or her way. Anfield is the venue. My name is Derek Ray, and sitting next to me here on the commentary gantry is the former Arsenal and West Ham United midfield man, Stuart Robson. And we've got Premier League action coming right up. It is Liverpool up against Aston Villa.
Well, this should be interesting today. I like the makeup of both teams. They really do have a good balance of attacking and defensive qualities. But the team that has the greater desire will probably come out on top.
And this is how Liverpool will line up.
Well, in this 4-5-1 shape, it will be interesting to see how close the wide midfield players get to their main striker. Will they stay wide or play through the inside right and inside left positions? We'll have to wait to see how it develops.
Here's how the lineup looks for Aston Villa. Boubacar Kamara starts with Yuri Tielemans in the centre of midfield, and rather than use a strike partnership, they've gone with just the one player in attack. And so the battle commences. And out of play, the pass nearly worked out, but not quite. Nico Williams. Tielemans. Not the best clearance. Oh, that's a fine-looking pass. Nicely timed tackle. Federico Chiesa. Well, which team is going to outwit the other today? The hosts have the tightest defence in the league, while their opponents have been the most prolific in front of goal. Stuart, how do you read this one?
Well, Derek, what a contest this should be. A well-drilled defensive unit against a free-flowing attack.
Oh, Stuart, they could be in here. Oh, a powerful effort. Close. Rodgers. Tielemans. Now with Rodgers. And Liverpool could get in behind the defence. Gyökeres. Oh, how about that for the last line of defence? Openda. Nico Williams. Oh, fancy footwork. And still looking for space. And the goalkeeper has outdone himself with that save. Playing it in. And dealt with it nicely. And possibilities here. And tidy defensive play. Well, it looks like there's been a goal at the Etihad. Over to Alex for the details.
It's a goal for Palace. They've scored the opener here with 15 minutes played. The game has been fascinating so far, Derek.
Alex keeping us... And they might forge ahead. And there it is! The opening goal! 1-0, and they'll feel they deserve it. And the ball moving again. What sort of response will we see from them now? Could cross it in here. Still not clear. Now can they hit them on the counter? Do they have the guile to open up the defence? And that brings the attack to an end. Possibilities in the centre. A good and fair challenge. Alexis McAllister. The ball with Chiesa. Kudus. Joe Gomez. McAllister. Just the challenge that was required. Karim Adeyemi. Gyökeres. Well, it could be on for him here. Oh, masterful defending to prevent what looked like a certain goal. Chiesa. Delivered into the area here. Not quite the clearance they were hoping for. Well, that's a sad end to the attack. Morgan Rogers. It might be. Keeper making sure that was pushed well away from danger. Tielemans. Very quick thinking there. Well, getting close to the half-time break, and the visitors find themselves behind. Stuart, what have you made of this?
Well, it's been a fairly even first half so far, but they haven't shown enough creativity, particularly in midfield, where there's been too many negative passes. If they can get the ball into the front areas that little bit quicker, I think they'll get back into this.
Davies. And they're moving the ball neatly enough. Just looking for that decisive pass. Wonderful chance. And you've just witnessed a moment of truly high-class goalkeeping.
You're absolutely right. What a save that is. He's reacted so quickly.
Taken short. Chiesa. Oh, tremendous goal! Technical excellence to finish that one off. Wonderful to have that in your repertoire. Oh, moving it nicely. Hand on that one. Joao Cancelo. Alexis McAllister. Oh, he's through here. And it goes! Well, it's one goal after another. A highly impressive performance. Back underway here, and Liverpool handing out a very harsh lesson. So back underway here into the second half. possibilities here. Nicely timed tackle. Tielemans. Oh, might be. Joao Cancelo. Rewarded for that brilliant high press. Well, it looks like there's been a goal at the Etihad. Over to Alex for the details.
It's another goal for Crystal Palace. They're pulled ahead by 2 with 51 minutes played.
Thanks for the update, Alex. Well, he stopped them in their tracks. McAllister. And support available. Gyökeres. Alexis McAllister. Well, transfer speculation is all part of football, and there's been quite a lot of speculation on this front, but the deal has now
He's in
been
behind them here, Derek.
denied by the ball. Back in play here. Well, the keeper stopped complaining. He has custody of the ball.
Well, he can smile now. He was beaten by the initial effort, but did well to cling on at the second attempt.
Victor Gyökeres. Alexis McAllister. The ball with Chiesa. Could be troublesome. Chiesa. And just wide of the target in the end.
Well, good effort, but I think the goalkeeper did have it covered.
Well, I'm hearing that something has happened in the City game. Let's hear all about it from Alex.
It's a second goal for Manchester City. The game's all level again at 2-2 with 61 minutes played.
Thanks as always, Alex. Will he find the net? Oh yes! It's gone in! And now a chance for them to revel in the moment.
Well, here you can see it again. Good run, great strength, and a composed finish under pressure. That's a top-class goal.
Well, it's a tale of 4 goals in this match now. 3-1 it is. Alexis McAllister. Mohamed Kudus. Might lead to a chance. And he's through here. And a goal here! There it is! They've done it! Goals in plentiful supply. 4-1 currently. Tielemans. Karim Adeyemi. Morgan Rogers. They couldn't quite muster a real threat. Alexis McAllister. Oh, in with a chance! In it goes! Such a complete performance! 4 in front now! A glut of goals. 5-1 it is. Tielemans. Will it happen for them? Could be. And still danger here. And a goal! Well, it looks easy when you can put them away like that.
Well, when you see this again, I think the goalkeeper's very unlucky. He makes a good initial save, but the ball comes off of him, rebounds straight to an attacker, and the finish is excellent.
given it away. Joao Cancelo. So a throw in here for Liverpool. And a useful cross. And no-nonsense defensive clearance. Well, the play just breaking down a bit here. He's protecting it effectively. Joao Cancelo. Decent position. And a penalty awarded. Spot kick coming up. And a chance maybe to settle this. And the penalty is converted. A goal it is. And now he can exhale. Well, if there were any lingering doubts about the outcome, surely they now have been removed. Plenty of support here. Could really help the cause. And so into the final 5 minutes. Well, I understand there's been a goal in the Chelsea match. Let's hear about that goal from Alex.
It's another for Brighton. They've pulled one back with 87 minutes played.
Alex, thank you very much. Todibo. Onana. Promising possession, this. And drawing it back. Tremendously strong in the tackle. Alexis McAllister. Joao Cancelo. And that will be all for this game. The referee blowing the whistle, and Aston Villa have to digest the taste of defeat.
It's the nature of the performance more than anything else. They never got out of second.
Days of anticipation have led up to this, an occasion worthy of a packed stadium. Don't miss a second. Stay with us for every minute of the action.
Hello and welcome from Villa Park. I'm Guy Mowbray, joined by former England striker Sue Smith on the commentary gantry, and we've got Champions League action coming up. How do you see this one going then, Sue?
Yeah, cheers guys, great to be here. I think it's important that both teams are focused from the off though and they start quickly, but I'd love to see some goals. Hopefully I've not just cursed it.
Today's Aston Villa team.
Yeah, a 4-5-1 or a 4-2-3-1. A lot of coaches are adopting this nowadays as it does give you those two holding players while you've still got plenty of threat from the wide wingers.
This is the visitors' team for today.
Yeah, they're playing a 4-3-3. The front three are going to need to link up well and make sure the central striker isn't too isolated. If it's on one side, can the other winger come in and be that second centre forward?
Ball is rolling, we're underway. Can he finish? Could be now. The effort shut out. Played in now, and the keeper there seemed to know just where that was going. Well, here are the standings, and they're pretty stark for the home team. They could see their qualification hopes end today.
Yeah, they've really struggled and find themselves in a tough position here. They're going to have to see a big improvement if they're to have any chance of taking this to the next game.
Looking to put the cross in. And the attack is over. Really good defending. Well, news coming through of a penalty in one of the other matches. Alex Scott can fill us in.
Yes, it was a penalty for Liverpool. The confidence as he stepped up to take that penalty. He stroked it in the bottom corner. It's now 1-0 with 8 minutes played.
Alex keeping us right up to date. Gibbs White. For the lead now. Oh, off the post. And the threat has gone with the keeper in control.
Well, they've started really brightly, haven't they? And so close to taking the lead. And it would have been deserved too. You just feel they've got to keep pushing now for that opening goal.
There's no moping about the missed chance as they set about making another. It's no surprise who we've picked out to have a look at here. What should we expect today, Sue?
Oh, he's been in excellent form. Some of his finishes have been absolutely superb. I just feel really sorry for the defenders trying to
Oh, what
stop
a
him.
chance! It's there! That changes things. A goal for 1-0.
Well, here's the replay. It's poor defending. You can't take anything away from the movement and the calm finish. It's a really nice goal, that.
So off we go at 1-0. Going to hand to Alex Scott now with an update from one of the other games.
Yes, it's a goal for Borussia Dortmund. The goalkeeper will be looking at himself on that one. He was totally out of position, and it was an easy finish. It's now 1-0 with 19 minutes played.
Fantastic, Alex. Thank you. A bit sloppy in possession. Got room to operate in here. Now, can he get the cross in? Morgan Gibbs-White. Amadou Onana. And delivered into the middle. That's too tame. Easily keeper's ball. Dusan Vlahovic. On to Mendy. Decent looking attack this. Real opportunity. And there's his second of the match. Leading the way for the team.
Well, if we look at this again, what a ball this is. The weight of pass is just right to set up the opportunity. And then through on goal, he decides to go for power. Absolutely smashes it past the keeper. And you have to say it was a good finish.
So off we go. 2-0 the score now. Now, something's happened in one of the other matches. A goal. Over to you, Alex.
It's a goal from Manchester City. The goalkeeper has spilled it back into the danger area, and he is there to slot the ball into the back of the net nicely. They've scored the opener with 31 minutes played.
Thanks, Alex, as always. Some good work to win it there. Onana. Now, what can they do from here? Well, that's how to clear it. Gibbs-White. And the keeper happy to see that sail comfortably over the bar. Goal kick. A little careless there as the ball changes hands. Game stops with the award of a free kick. There's a chance for the breakaway here. They couldn't quite take advantage in the end. Vlahovic. Read the pass well and cuts it out. Gibbs White. This could be threatening. Great chance here. Goalkeeper more than ready for it. Morgan Gibbs White. Space now to get a crossover. Well, 45 minutes gone, and as it stands, they'll still be alive in the competition, at least for another game. And the game restarts. Over. Really good defending. They are sitting a bit deep here, you feel. Need to engage a little higher. Oh, that's been won really smartly. Both teams struggling to retain possession. Long way out. Well, it turned out to be fairly routine for the keeper. He'll happily collect that. I believe there's been a goal in one of the other matches. Alex Scott with the details.
It's a goal for PSG. They're now behind by 1 with 54 minutes played.
Hang on, what about this? That one goes out and away. Well, the news confirmed before the game, Manchester United have finally got their man. What do you make of the deal, Sue?
Well, the reported figure was around 30 million, which is decent when you consider some of the money spent in recent years. He'll add a lot to the squad. It is important he starts well, though, and gets the fans on side early.
Oh, he tried to power it in. That's flown wide, absolutely blown. We've seen a top player at the top of his game up to now. It's been a performance of the highest quality.
Yeah, it was an incredible performance. Clearly the difference between the two sides. He's causing that back line so many problems. He'll no doubt be desperate to score a hat-trick now, though.
There's been a goal in another game, and Alex can give us the details.
And it's the second goal for Manchester City. They're back in this now with 61 minutes played.
Alex there keeping us informed all the way. Opportunity. The goalkeeper ready for it. Really good stop. There's a chance for them to go now. He's in here. Must be. Gets out, but for how long? Gibbs White. Just a friendly reminder that we have more Premier League coverage coming up for you here on EA TV as Villa face Nottingham Forest. Really hope you can be with us for that. Great chance here. Picks out a teammate. Maybe now. He's behind for a corner. The box it goes. Not the best of clearances. Good vision. Offside. Able to come away with the ball. Vlahovic. Now there could be a real chance developing. But able to deal with the danger decisively, well defended. Nicely played. And it's opened up for him. And a really good bit of goalkeeping to keep that out. As it goes, corner coming. And it's a short one. Delivered into the box. And away, they've got it clear. Trying his luck. Oh, top quality goalkeeping to deny what looked a likely goal. They take a short corner. Good work to regain possession. A chance now for a quick transition. And it's gone in for an own goal. They've given a helping hand.
We can watch it again. It's really unlucky. Will definitely go down as an own goal. There's not much the keeper can do here.
And the game kicks off with the score 3-0 now. Getting news in of a goal at Napoli. Over to Alex.
It's a second goal for the Gunners. It's now level at 2-2 with under 5 minutes left to play.
Fantastic, Alex. Thank you. Well, it was looking good, but ultimately nothing doing. Full time is looming. What do we make of this scoreline? Feels like a fair reflection to me.
Yeah, they're clearly the better side. They've obviously been fantastic up top, and some of the goals they've scored have been top class. You've got to praise the work ethic as well. Really good performance all round.
Could be dangerous. Cut out. There's the turnover. Promising position, this. Vlahovic. It looked good. It was teed up nicely, but not for a shot like that. Time. Well, of all the players we've seen today, none have shone more brightly than he has. What are your thoughts on that performance, Sue?
Yeah, what a performance. He was the standout. Everything he did was at an exceptional level. His teammates followed his lead, and that's a good result for them.
kita live cukup sampai di sini dulu cuy ya. Terima kasih nih cuy yang udah pada nonton cuy, yang udah setia nonton dari awal sampai akhir cuy. Semoga kalian pada terhibur ya cuy. Terima kasih cuy, semoga kalian gak ngebosan-bosanin cuy nontonnya cuy ya. Yang mau komen-komen silahkan cuy di kolom komentar cuy. Jangan lupa di subscribe juga cuy, supaya tidak ketinggalan live berikutnya cuy. Oke cuy, besok kita lanjut lagi cuy, tungguin live-nya cuy. Hari ini cukup melelahkan cuy live-nya cuy. Oke cuy, terima kasih cuy, besok kita lanjut lagi cuy. Selamat pagi cuy.